rapid fire. I feel like this is going to be hard to talk about, but it's called A Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
so okay. I'm
kind
gonna
of.
I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of
I
just
hate that I've seen that movie twice.
I'm gonna brush through certain things. But so we have our main guy. Also I don't remember names, so I'm just
Alex,
gonna it doesn't matter.
played by
It's
Malcolm
it's
McDowell.
it's not it's not important. Um
I can do the nice version. The nice version of it is it's about a young man who's hyper violent, who gets put through a program that
Not just violent, but yes, go on.
violent. Yeah, he's hyper violent in terms of like physical violence. Any kind of violent, he's hyper violent, whether it be
Yeah,
sexual or otherwise. Anyway, he gets put through a program that brainwashes him into finding ultra violence. That, to be fair, that's what they describe. That's what they call it. They call it ultra violence. To find ultra violence abhorrent and physically disgusting, and so it makes him.
actually, technically they describe theft, blank, and ultraviolence. Ultraviolence is its own category,
Oh, okay,
but
but it's all one thing.
it's all he's a shitty person
Yes,
is the
it makes me, I can't. The song "Singing in the Rain" gives me the willies because it's a little. I hate that scene.
yeah.
It's an unpleasant scene.
Um But so okay. Yeah. Basically he's a shit person who's
Yeah,
gonna keep being a shit person. And then he gets caught being a shit person and
everyone turns on
they
him and treats him like shit.
and then he gets arrested and he can either stay in jail for like another, I think it's like 10 or 12 years or
Yeah,
something, or he can agree to be part of this new project, test project, whatever, which will let him be released in like a couple days, but he has to be willing to essentially be brainwashed.
yeah. It's one of those stories where I believe, having never, I've read bits of the original book, but it's one of those
What's the
books.
actual term?
Uh,
Uh, brainwashed? No, just
conditioned.
what are they? Conditioned, I think is the term I would use.
Yeah.
It was the next day, brothers, and I had truly done my best morning and afternoon to play it their way and sit like a horror show cooperative malchick in the chair of torture while they flashed nasty bits of ultra-violence on the screen. Though not on the soundtrack, my brothers, the only sound being music. Then I noticed, in all my pain and sickness, what music it was that, like, cracked and boomed. It was Ludwig van. Ninth Symphony, Fourth Movement.
Um, but
Here
yeah,
it is.
in the
Experimental psychological conditioning.
yeah. In the book, it's one of those books that takes place over several years. I think he's in jail for a little bit, whereas in the
Oh, it does in
movie,
this as well.
oh, okay, well, yeah, in the movie, it's one of those things where because he's an actor and he filmed it over the course of several months, he doesn't age much. So like he's supposed to be older, but it doesn't come across that way on screen. It's one of those movies.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 2 years.
Yeah,
He's in jail. He's in jail for 2 years on a 14-year prison stint, which for murder, 14 years doesn't seem like enough. But that's just an
no,
aside.
no. But to be fair,
Um,
they're supposed to be living in. I don't know if they say this in the movie, but they're supposed to be living in like the a pseudo near future. Like it's supposed to be like
yeah,
not the
it's
present
like an
day. Yeah,
alternate future kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Um,
Um, and so then okay,
I had an
and
issue
this
with
is
this. The more,
this is where my thing comes in. So he gets released,
yeah,
and everybody treats him like most people treat a convicted a felon,
yeah, pretty
which
much.
you know is like shit.
He shows up and his mom's
And
like, "You can't live here anymore."
so the movie the movie wants to have this moral question of should bad people be forced to be clockwork oranges, where they look normal on the outside, but on the inside they're just machines, right?
Is that where the
Programmed,
name comes from?
yes.
Holy
Programmed.
shit!
That's they
Did they say
they
that in
say
the
that
movie?
they say that in the movie.
Oh shit! That just shows
Um,
how much attention I paid to the dialogue, because I never picked that up on that. Oh no, I'm a
there's a
fucking
part
idiot.
where one of the like after he's been brainwashed or whatever, where one of the unbrainwashed, I think it is, one of the doctors or whatever talking about the procedure is like comes down to the moral quandary of when it comes to bad people doing bad things, is it better to take away essentially take away their insides and turn them into machines on the insides who follow the law and follow the rules regardless of what their own humanity would tell them to do?
Interesting.
Is that better than allowing them to be shitty people and doing shitty things and having free will?
I see. I would
That's
call.
the moral quandary
Uh,
that this movie really wants you to do. And this is where I'm like, I, I don't know, maybe I'm the monster here, but he is a bad person who did a lot of bad things that they even show you some of the bad things that he's done.
yep.
He has no remorse. He's not going to change. He's not going to get better. He doesn't want to get better.
Nope. In fact,
He's like, and so yeah, he's brainwashed and he has the option of doing bad things taken away and he suffers for it, but he earned that. He did.
I
He
talked about this
kind of
for
like he made his bed, he deserves to lay in it
yeah.
kind of scenario. And so I'm like, I know the movie is treating it like I think I'm supposed to feel bad for him, but I
Um,
don't.
I talked
Am I
about
a bad
this.
person, Justin?
I talked about this for. I think I talked about this for this show, but I also talked about this for Top 100, another show I did. And from what I recall, I remember having similar. There's something about the moral messaging of this that I remember taking issue with, but I don't remember specifically what. And I think it was something similar to like being like they treat this as though it's a. Yeah, I wish I could remember.
And then like
I'm gonna
the
insert
way
the
they
clip. I'm gonna insert the clip so the audience will have seen it, and I will see this later. But
the way
I
that it
had an
ends
issue with this, and I
is
don't remember what it was.
the way that it ends is like, so he's gone through like another thing or whatever, another injury, or I don't remember exactly
He gets
what,
the shit kicked out
but
of him by the police, and then they try to argue
by
that
the police who were his friends.
yeah.
They were his droogs
Oh no, it
who
was
had
they discover the guy discovers basically he winds up at the husband of the woman who he assaulted earlier in the movie,
yeah.
and he
And
finds
so
out.
but then the point that I'm trying to get to is that by the end of it, he is no longer under the social conditioning.
Yes,
And so he got away with it.
pretty much. Yeah.
And
Well, in the
he gets to
book,
continue being awful.
in
And
the book there's I think another chapter after he gets cured, where it gets revealed that the violence is you grow out of it. Basically, it cuts to him like several, and the idea is like just like the cops, he eventually just grew out of it. He stopped doing it. And the idea is supposed to
that's
be that
yeah, that's
the
dumb.
ultra violence is inherent to the youth, or something to that effect. I just remember the ending is different in the book. It's more
That's dumb.
it explains it better. But yeah, it's like he gets tortured by the husband, and then the mayor or police chief or whatever deprograms him and apologizes to him. And I remember I hated I took issue with the ending. I think I hated the moral resolution of it. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, here it
it's
is. Alex
contradictory.
awakes in hospital with multiple injuries. During psychological tests, he finds that he no longer has the aversions to violence and sex. The minister arrives and apologizes. The government had him
Yes, and I was cured.
He's like, the minister brings in a stereo system playing Beethoven's Ninth. Alex contemplates violence and has thoughts of having sex with a woman in front of an approving crowd, thinking, I was cured, all right.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't seem to have really learned anything.
Yeah, apparently, I'm pretty sure that the end of the book is like, yeah, he, it explains it better. Apparently, Kubrick changed the ending.
So yeah, I don't know. I just
But it's an upsetting movie. It's an upsetting movie that I've seen twice.
I've watched it once, and I'm good. I don't think I need to watch it again.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
And that's my last rapid
We
fire for the
did
week,
it.
Justin.
We did it. We didn't mention the rape.
Whoa, Justin! Whoa, we avoided it.
We almost made it. We almost
made it.
We almost
and you
made
had
it.
To,
Oh
why?
God, we were right at the end.
Justin?
Hey there, everybody! It's N-Card Justin here. Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, this is probably the last time I'm gonna talk about or otherwise watch this movie. But let me know, have you seen A Clockwork Orange? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the full podcast that this video is from, our first episode of the year, it's the day you were born, special, what have you. Click the box on the left, or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, you click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week, or you can just leave this video a like. That helps us out as well. We will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.